I kind of like to
think
we're going to be stuck in a lack of innovation in gaming here for a while, with all chips going towards AI and not gaming anymore?
Yeah, NVIDIA announced they were delaying the next set of gaming cards, right? You probably knew that. Mm-hmm. And so the 6080s or 90s, no time soon.
I'd rather see them optimize the cards they currently have. I'd rather see them get more out of what the hardware they've got now. I don't know. I'm so annoyed with the whole AI thing and the chip shortage, and not only that, but it's affecting the entire PC building market, of course, because of the cost of RAM. RAM is everybody's been memeing that 64 gigs of DDR5 costs more than an AR-15. like don't build a Call of Duty machine, buy a gun. You can buy an AR-15 for cheaper than just the RAM. Given 64 gigs of DDR5 is a little excessive for most applications. Yeah. 32 will almost always get it done, unless you want a million Chrome tabs. Chiz has 64 gigs for Chrome tabs.
I'm sure Steam machine. Yeah, the Steam machine's like, yeah, we're not coming out yet. they announced themselves and they're like, yeah, we just have no RAM.
Well, and if the RAM they could procure would be at such a high price that suddenly it would be like a $1,200 machine, and it's like, what's the point at that point? Because I think they're trying to come in at like an $800 machine or something like that.
I was going to get
much better price point.
Yeah.
Why? I don't hate the idea, but why did it appeal to you?
My wife was playing Xbox and having a really bad experience, and she was playing this Lego game, and she was really into it, like playing a lot. It was just buggy as heck, and it was expensive. And then she's like looking over, she's like Googling how to solve these problems. Steam has the game. It's $10 there. It's perfect. It works better, and it's like we want to update the gaming console for her, and the Steam machine's the one we're most interested in.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I wouldn't want to build a PC right now just because of that RAM issue. I wouldn't want to overpay that much for it. Although, it's not going to come down next year. It's not like oil prices or something where we'll just this thing will cool off and we'll pump more of it. The Saudis just make more.
If AI is a bubble, it'll come down, and NVIDIA will come crawling back to gamers and all that. If AI is not a bubble, then there's no end in sight.
I hope it is.
Is there just like because I've heard this complaint and I've seen it where they'll be like, this is the 4090 and 4080 are the most powerful cards ever available by huge amounts. And then 8 months later, everyone on social media is like, I can't get my 4090 to play the new Call of Duty over 22 frames per second. Like, what the fuck is this?
Optimization has been pathetic for years. Like, if you think about what we were getting out of the 1080 Ti back in the day.
Hell yeah. Dude, that thing was a monster.
That was a massive bang for the buck hardware wise, but the games then were well optimized as well. So you're getting the best of both worlds. I don't know why games are so shitty now. We all three have top of the line PCs more or less. I've got a 4090. I don't have a 50 series card.
I have a 4080.
I have a 4090.
Actually, I have a 4082, I think. I can't see.
I think you do. I wasn't going to correct you, but I remember.
I have the 5090 and I haven't played a PC game in a solid year.
So you're just saving up,
Dude, I'm telling you, it's for Scorpion King. How else am I meant to play it?
But what I was going to say is, like, there's no game that I've played that didn't run at my max frames. Now, I play in 1440p at 144 hertz. I don't have a 240 hertz monitor, and I don't play in 4K. But I think that's the sweet spot. I think 1440 at 144 hertz is... I'm not some CSGO mastermind that needs 300 fucking hertz or something, or some 1/10 of a millisecond lag, milliseconds of lag. I'm not. I don't need to be that much better. I'm not good enough to justify that kind of hardware. And I think Shroud played on 1080p until like 2 or 3 years ago. You know what I mean? Like 1440 is the move. It's the sweet spot for sure.
I don't think 1440.
I don't think 8K is ever going to be a thing. Like 4K is so good for most applications, and 8K is so demanding. I don't think 8K is going to happen. I think it's like that meme of stop trying to make 8K happen. It's not going to happen. I wonder about like 5K though. That's just because it's not like 5K is 25% better than 4K. It's like way better than 4K because of the way that you come up with the Ks.
I don't know how do they come up with the Ks?
I don't remember exactly how it works. It's a pixel density, I think. Like it's how many pixels are within like a squared inch or centimeter or something like that. I think that's.
I can't imagine. Maybe it's because
I used to know this,
but I can't imagine needing more resolution than. Like, I don't know if these glasses get me up to 4K, so it looks remarkable.
I can't see the world in 4K.
I've been seriously looking at a monitor upgrade. When I bought these monitors, I bought 3 at once, so I was a little budget oriented. But now I just want to update the center one for gaming, and they have these AI monitors that are damn near cheats. They're not out yet, but they like highlight players and like I don't know, help you see in the dark. Flashbangs dissipate faster, and I'm like, I want that. Everyone's like, it's cheating. I'm like, you don't get it. It's just buying hardware that gives me an advantage over other people. It's not cheating. It's totally different.
They'll superimpose the crosshair on there, although mini monitors do that. Although it's big in some games.
Mm-hmm. But the one I want isn't out yet, and it's coming in ultrawide. I don't like ultrawide.
Oh, you don't want
anymore.
that. Yeah, you don't want ultrawide.
Especially if you have 3 monitors. It puts the side ones like in some different zip code.
Yeah, you got to do something else with them. I've done ultrawide before, and it was so annoying because I like to play Fallout and Skyrim and games like that, and you had to mod everything. You had to like go in and edit and drag everything, and then the UI wouldn't fit right, so you needed to work with that, and then certain cutscenes would look funky, and I remember spending 8 hours one afternoon trying to make New Vegas work on my ultrawide before it actually worked.
I've been there.
It's a nightmare.
But if I really want an upgrade, instead of a new monitor, I should consider a new prescription because I think that might make a bigger difference.
Yeah. And that works on all of life, not just the screen.
Yeah.
Everything is better.
Is there a live service game that you'd recommend to people that aren't into that style game? Because I find them incredibly fucking intimidating. Like, I stick to single player games. I stick to retro games. Like yesterday I was playing the Scorpion King on the GameCube. And like, I think about like the idea of like, this is from 2002. This is my original copy that I bought at Costco. I was fucking stupid. And I bought this instead of like The Legend of Zelda, The Wind Waker. I got a choice for my birthday.
Okay.
And, you know, when you buy a game on your birthday back then.
Which birthday? Like 12? Like, what is this game?
What do you mean, what is this game?
The Scorpion King? Wasn't it a movie?
It was a movie, yeah.
You don't know that?
Yeah, that was back when they made games for every single movie that came out.
It's The Rock. It's The Rock's first role.
Dude, look closer, Taylor. That's The Rock right there.
No wonder you picked that one. I'm sure you were like, oh, the wrestling guy, 100%.
Still fucking stupid. This is a terrible game. There's nothing charming about this.
It's not a great movie either.
No.
I remember when it was probably like late 90s because N64 was still big. And I had a similar choice of like, I could pick a game out. And I don't remember what the other one was, but I remember regretting it almost immediately. There was this mature rated game called Turok, where you were like a guy running around being basically fighting dinosaurs and shit in this like primal world. And I thought that sounded so cool. And I think I was at the store with my grandma, and she was not good about like checking the ratings, and it was a mature game. And I was like, oh, I'm going to get away with getting a mature game. Turok is probably hardcore. And then I just struggled immensely at it. I was getting fucked up by dinosaurs. I couldn't make the bow and arrow go correctly because I had never at that point in my life played a first person, or maybe it was even a third person shooter. I'd never played a shooter. I just played like Mario Kart and Pokemon and shit. And so that was a huge letdown. Turok.
Santi, to answer your question, if you were asking for like advice on a live service game to play, it's Arc Raiders. It's 100% Arc Raiders, because when you play, you can play singles, doubles, or trios and go, it's an extraction shooter. And if you play singles, 90% of the players are friendly and helpful. And if you legitimately go in and you're like, there's voice chat in game, so you can like holler at each other. If you go in, you're like, hey, literally my first game, could you please assist me with X, Y, or Z? 95% of the time, someone's going to go, ooh, a new person. Yes, come under my wing, youngling.
I would help you.
Everyone would. Almost everyone is. Not only will they help you, they'll do it happily. It won't be this begrudging. Yeah, all right, just don't get in my way. You know, just it'll be like, yeah, dude, what do you need? You need rubber? Do you need plastic? Bat quest? That's easy. Come over here and touch this, that, and the other. Do you have your bolts? Like people are so chill in that game. And then when you get better at it and you get some buddies, you can play trios, and it's like a PvP frag fest 85-90% of the time. Like the exact opposite. So maybe 10-15% of the time, like in 3v3s, you'd be like, hey, are you guys chill? And like, we are chill. Are you really chill? Like, what is this? But that definitely happens where like your 3 guys will walk past their 3 guys, all of you kind of looking at each other like, don't you fucking do it. Don't you fucking do it. That's the game. And it's new. It's well made. They're putting money into it. There's going to be more seasons. That's the game to go to. And it's easy to play.
Harley stressed me out a couple times when we were playing Arc Raiders together because he's all about having a laugh in there, and that's a fun way to play. But sometimes he'll walk, it'll be the 2 of us walking right by another group of 2, and he's like, "You boys take care, have a good one. We're running this way. We were going to stay out of your hair." And then sometimes like we'll get 30 yards past him, and he'll like talk loud enough on the chat to be like, "Can you believe those pussies didn't try something?" And I'm like, dude, I can't help at all. Like, as soon as this kicks off, I'm going to be like, what's the grenade button again? Oh, it's G.
It's G.
It's not.
I think mine's on my mouse,
H
actually.
or something.
I like to use those instant nades.
Q, and then you use the wheel, select your grenade, and then it's left mouse. It's clunky as heck.
Mm-hmm.
The instant, like the impact grenades, like I like spamming those, like pop, 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 pop.
The light grenades,
the ones that explode instantly on impact, whatever those are. They're really. I know they mess with a lot of the recipes, but they were very cheap to make too.
They're still cheap. They don't do enough damage. They're what they can do is like scare people and get them to come out of their position of advantage.
Yeah.
But as far as breaking people, trigger grenades,
they're like tucked in just on the other side of the doorway with their shotgun, like just third person peeking. I just want to rain them at their ankles. I haven't played anything in a while other than that. I got Bolt Gun. Bolt Gun it looks like an old retro Doom game. It's that style of game, and it's 40K. So you're like a space marine killing chaos and chaos corrupted people. And it's got some hard ass music, which I always appreciate in a game. And it's basically Doom. It's a fast paced, but it's retro, so it's all pixelated, and it looks like we're playing on an old Windows computer from 1994 or something like that. I've been digging that. That's a fun game.